Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. Impressive spin there. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught. Second down now. They'll try the right here. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And the wideout goes in motion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off. And they'll get him down that time.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moves right down the field for a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. That's the spin move. He stopped and gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Now look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Jefferson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It should be a 45-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And there's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Davis. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds the receiver wide open. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Marshall. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Defense not pressing this time. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Trying to find room. It's Tuggle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Parker. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Tight end goes in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Tuggle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll just down it right here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back. and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Spins away from defenders. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they'll try the jet sweep here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the pass is incomplete. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Davis. Catch made on the out route. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Second down play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.